Alright guys, I'm going to take you along with me as I go out today to the thrifts and the garage sales. It's a beautiful Saturday out here in the greater Seattle region. And we're going to be burning some gas and hopefully getting some good deals on some used clothing. See what else we can find. Alright, well, sometimes these garage sales, you know, they make them sound like they're going to be, like, really great. It's supposed to be some annual sale, and they're supposed to have, you know, tons of families having garage sales. I pull up there's like 2 people.
Turn right onto 8th Avenue South.
Junk in front of their house. Bruh. Okay, so I'm out here at this garage sale. It's like a neighborhood yard, like, garage sale deal. I got this map. And there's like 20 freaking spots. So I don't know if the best thing to do is just drive around. Actually, I think I'm going the wrong way. Drive around, and you know, I've already been to like 4 little yard sales out here. And I can't read the map because it's all faded and shit. But I think I'm out in L Street. And 8th and L Street. So L Street and 9th. So if I go up L Street, I should be able to find another garage sale. Yeah, it's kind of like a treasure hunt, dude. They've got all these addresses on the back. And, oh shit, running into the tree. And you can just kind of walk from spot to spot. Oh man, it's kind of fun, I guess. Hopefully I find some more stuff. I haven't found a lot yet. I found a couple pieces, vintage Adidas zip pullover, and a Pendleton USA, made in USA wool shirt, but it was like all fucked up, had a hole in it. But they gave it to me for free, so you know, maybe I can sell for a few bucks. Here's our first kind of view of the Tacoma water, north side. There's not a lot of visibility here, but kind of a nice neighborhood. Pretty crazy looking church. It's got one of those, what is it, like Gothic style, like stained glass. Alright, well, I'm getting beat. I'm sweating up a storm. I just walked around this neighborhood for like an hour and a half, and I didn't even hit up like half of the freaking garage sales. And honestly, you know, I found a couple of things, but haven't been doing great so far in terms of finding any like real gems. I mean, I got, like I said, a Pendleton thing, but it was all beat up, has a hole in it. I did find a Pendleton, like, nice, like, women's blazer thing, but I don't know if any, like, buddy these days actually wears those old types of things, but I'm still gonna put it up. Made in USA, 100% wool, for like $2, so you can't really go wrong. And what else did I get? Couple of like sports shirts for $1, you know. I got a hunting vest made in USA for $5. It seemed like a decent pickup. I mean, I don't know, it's not my expertise. Anyways, I'll show you everything I got when I get back, but yeah, I've got to keep hitting up these stores. I got a big itinerary ahead still. All right, I'm trying to save this for the end, but like, you know, so I just had to stop at this one little one. Guys, I'm still not even halfway through this freaking North Tacoma garage sale thing. I saw this, and it's in great condition. I thought, you know, I didn't bring my phone, I didn't bring my scanner, so I was just like, you know, actually, this might actually be worth money. Sure enough, as soon as I get back in the car, scan it, it's on FBA for $50. So go figure. I got one at $5 for that, and all these CDs. I'm building up the CD collection. As you can see, I've got all sorts of CDs, stacks of CDs. Snot, if you guys don't know, is like a really dope, like 90s, like kind of rap rock group. But yeah, both their albums. The guy tragically passed away in a car accident, but yeah, man, that's the throwback. And of course, White Zombie, Primus, and I had to grab this. I mean, I'm just getting CDs for my car. I've got a 5 CD disc changer in this bitch. Look at that thing. Old Lexus, bro. Let's get it. Guys, this is unbelievable. This fucking cobblestone road, dude. Look at that shit. Like, bro. Alright, guys, I'm finally ready to leave this crazy garage sale thing in North Tacoma and making my way over to the Goodwill. Unfortunately, it took me too long. I'm gonna miss the American Cancer Society, which is usually...
In 500 feet, turn right onto North 7th Street.
Which is usually a good, you know, store because they usually have decent prices and a lot of things for sale. But
take the next right onto North 7th Street.
I'm not going to be able to go to everything that's going on today. Let me turn on this AC. You probably can't even hear me. There's so many garage sales and, you know, thrift stores that I'm trying to hit up that it is just too much to do.
In 800 feet, turn right onto 6th Avenue.
You know, especially considering I spent, what, like 2.5 hours almost? Probably about 2 hours going around. Probably 2.5, actually, to be honest. Going around to all those little garage sales. But I found some decent stuff. Like I said, I'll show you what I found when I get back.
Turn right onto 6th Avenue.
But, you know, picked up some decent, you know, decent clothing items for cheap. You know, nothing crazy, but, you know, a lot of good bread and butter flips. Stuff that'll sell for $15-20. You know, some newer tag stuff. Got for $1 a piece, you know. Nice Seahawks dry fit Nike shirt. Probably sell for 10 to 15. Picked up for $1. Not a bad day. I also had a music stand. You know, Craigslist flip. I will sell that on Craigslist. You know, those things go routinely for at least $20 to $30, you know. Solid music, you know, Manasseh, like the real brand, not the knockoff bullshit. Got that for $5. Alright, I just wanted to show you guys some of the tags inside of the Thrift. What it looks like when I'm going through the racks. Nothing exciting, too exciting, but kind of show you the process. This looks like a Value Village. Yeah, this is super expensive. As with anything, Goodwill, Value Village around here, super expensive. A lot of, it's basically just going through a bunch of really bad tags until you find something decent. I thought that one was a Robert Graham, but it's English Laundry, which is crap. Again, yeah. Of course, I go a little bit faster when I'm not filming. But yeah, it's a lot of just going through stuff that's crap. Trying to get through it as fast as possible to find anything that might be worth selling. And when you do find something, you gotta, you know, make sure you gotta screen it, make sure it's doesn't have any flaws on it, which can take some time, and you gotta figure out if it's gonna be worth picking up at, you know, $7 or $8 for an item. But you can still find some decent stuff, as you'll see at the end. I picked up a couple items from Value Villages. So I couldn't believe my eyes. They had this shirt priced for $15.49. Like, what is it? Like a Nautica shirt? Like, what the hell? Unbelievable. And here's something that actually is decent to sell. Rock and Republic. Some of their shirts and stuff do okay. And I actually saw one on the other rack, so I turned around and showed that. But they want $9 and some change for it, $9.30 or something. At that price, not half off, it's just too much, because those shirts you're only going to get like 15, 20 for tops. So pass on those. Taking a look through the activewear tops, and unfortunately, yeah, at these stores they usually price up Adidas, Nike, Under Armour. Those brands are okay to pick up if you can get them for $1 or $2, but usually they're asking $7 to $10 plus for just a basic activewear top, which pretty much cuts out most of your profits. You might only sell that item for $10, so maybe 12 or something, or maybe 15 if it's really nice or special. But again, sell-through isn't great on those unless you got a special item that's unique or a certain type of niche, whatever. So it's usually not a great idea to just pick these up unless you can get them really cheap. Oh man, I'm pretty beat. It's 2 more stores to go, actually 3 stores if I can make it. It's like 6:30, but this store, I'm not going to say which one, but finally found some books. Finally. I feel like I've been, scanning books for the longest time and not finding a single profitable book on the shelf, because most of these stores, pre-screen them, and they sell them on Amazon or they sell them on their eBay store. I mean, they got big stores and big signs in most of the Goodwill stores that say, hey, check out our eBay store for more books. It's like, yeah, I wonder what they're putting on their eBay store, Or they're like, hey, check out our Amazon store. But anyways, found about 10 profitable books. It's not a lot, but I was just so happy to see them. Some of them pretty good too. I think that might have made the whole trip worthwhile right there. I thought I'd show you guys a little clip of me going through the scanning app that I use to do a screen record while I'm looking for books. And again, it's like the clothing, but it's even worse. It's much harder to find a profitable book. But you can scan through them pretty quick. I've got the database downloaded, so it's offline. It's pretty quick. You can see I'm getting through them pretty fast. It's basically how fast you can grab them off the shelf. It does get a bit tiring after going through thousands of books, and sometimes they're stacked not very well, and it's hard to pull them out from the shelf and all that stuff with one hand. But yeah, I basically get my scanner velcroed onto the back of my phone case, and I just use my left hand to scan the barcodes, my right hand to pull out the books. But unfortunately, most of these thrift stores, there's a chain, we're at the bottom feeders here, they're just pickers at the shelves. There's not a whole lot that profit gets on the shelves at most of these stores. They either sell on Amazon or eBay, like I said. I think Seattle Goodwill has tens of thousands or maybe even more book listings. They basically have a massive library full of books on their Amazon store. So I'm pretty sure most of the locations, they have a scanner in the back, and anything profitable, they'll just, take it off and put it on their Amazon store, which, their cost of goods sold is zero because they're getting it for donations, plus whatever, they pay their employees. So I'm buying these books for $3 or $4 a piece. So most of this stuff that they're selling is probably not even profitable for me anyways. Here's a book that I did actually find here. So yeah, there you go. There's one profitable book that I could sell. But yeah, it's it's kind of rough. When you do start finding profit on the shelves, it's a great sign. Or when you see signs of other scanners, like if the actual store sticker has been scraped off, like it's covering the barcode, that will tell you that another scanner has been in the store. And that means that there's probably profitable books there if the other scanners are frequenting the store. So that's a good sign. I found another profitable book here. Like, that's a great one, actually. $21, or actually 18 now, which has gone down a little bit, but the sales score is 124, which is very good. The profit wasn't super high, but it will sell. And here's another profitable book. So that's actually pretty pretty crazy. You don't find that many usually in one area like that. But when you do, it's a great spot, and you should come back because they're putting profit on the shelves. It's getting through the back end, which doesn't happen at most stores. Most stores, you'll scan a whole shelf, find nothing. Scan another shelf, find nothing. And you might find one or two like false positives, or you might find one or two that are like worth a couple of bucks, but there's like writing in them, or there's obviously passed up by somebody for a reason, water damage or highlighting or something. But yeah, I do enjoy it. A couple years ago, I did a lot better with books. Definitely seems like more people are catching on, and there's more people, more competition now, I think, because of all the YouTubers. But it's not a bad thing, I guess. You can still find stuff. You just got to look hard. Might take you 5 or 6 stores to find something that actually has books, but yeah, it's a hustle. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually scanning a whole shelf, a whole section rather, which at this particular store would have been a shelf, stacked with, 4 or 5 different rows, probably a good couple hundred books. And it's the business section. So business section, usually pretty good. As you can see, I found a few things already. And that's it. Alright guys, I'm going to try to do this quick. Got a lot of stuff today. Let's start with the books. So I'll show you a couple of them, but I got a decent amount of books. Decent stack, some nice textbooks in there. That's just from one store. And then the next stack up from the receipt is the next store. Those are the only 2 stores I found books. I did get one. Sorry, I keep flipping the camera. This one from the garage sale. And yeah, this one's like, $50 FBA, I think. And I completely eyeballed it. I just thought, hey, this is probably worth money. I grabbed it. And it certainly doesn't always work out that way. Start with the clothing. This is from Thrift, half off of like 11 Carhartt shirt. So that's good pick. Sorry about the flip again. Tommy Bahama, 100% linen shirt. Yes, it was 17, but it was half off, so that's actually decent considering these stores. 100% linen. Only time I'll pick up Tommy Bahama, and plus it's like freaking pink, bro. Somebody's gonna buy this. Kind of an impulse buy, and yes, I did pay up for a lot of this stuff. Like I said, I'm trying to get my inventory up like last time, so yeah, kind of justifying paying a little bit more for some stuff, but yeah, I mean, this is like $8.30, 20% off all this stuff from the Savers. This is made in USA. Like, anybody know more about that. I mean, it's clearly not vintage. I mean, it's not, well, I don't know, is it? Could it be vintage? It's double stitch. It's made in USA, 100% cotton, XXL. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Was that a good pick? Pretty standard Columbia PFG shirt, the Super Bonehead edition, 20% off 7. This is a REI. Usually wouldn't pick up REI unless it's super cheap, but this is something I definitely would love to pick up if it was like at the bins or something. But I did pay like $5 or $6 for it. But it has like pearl snaps on it. I don't know. I think it's decent. I do sell a lot of REI stuff, so it does sell. It's crazy to me that this same chain of stores has these, like I posted on my Facebook the other day, or I don't know where else I posted it, screenshots of $30 ex officio shirts, $25 at the freaking thrift store. This was like $4.50, bro. Like, you know, what gives? Clearly it's not like a nice mesh one, but still, I mean, it's 20% off $4.50. It's like $3.75 or something. Make a few bucks off of it at least. Majestic Tag Mariners shirt for 50 cents. It's in perfect condition. Women's Harley shirt for $1. You can't really miss on that. I know graphic tees are hit or miss with Harley, but I mean, come on, $1. You can't miss. NFL Seahawks for $1. This is a PFG shirt in great shape. I'm actually going to take this with me on my fishing trip. So, not really fishing trip, but we're going to do some fishing. So, I thought I'd do it in style. Columbia PFG, make myself look like a pro, even though I'm not. Well, yeah, I mean, it was $10. I mean, but hey, I can wear it and I can put it up on eBay when I'm done and make a couple bucks. So good thing this was only $1. I mean, this is like a Cabela's jacket sweater thing. And normally these are great. Like, I love these, but, dude, holes everywhere. Look at that. So, yeah, luckily it was only $1. I don't know, man. I hate listing stuff with flaws. I might put it up for like $5 and just disclose the massive flaws on that. But it comes with the territory, dude. It's really hard to screen perfectly for flaws. I always miss stuff no matter how much I try to fucking screen. Even today, there's a pair of DeHuey board shorts that was in my cart, and I was checking out. And under the checkout lighting, I could see there was like a pretty faint but noticeable stain that you just couldn't pick up underneath the store lighting. So, had to give it back, even though it was like $1. You know, I just don't like listing stuff with stains. It takes too much time. And I just don't like, you know, nobody wants it, man. Who's gonna want some shit with stains on it, bro? Unless it's like freaking Arc'teryx or like, you know, then I might do it. But yeah, this is Pendleton, 100% wool, made in USA. I don't know what to call this, like a women's like one button blazer. I don't know if this is in style, but I got it for $2. Had 2 tags on it, and they went for the lower one. Bruh, garage sale at its best. Seahawks shirt for a couple bucks, man. I know. I never, dude. Stop talking about stains. I don't know if that's gonna come out. I'll try. My fell's naphtha on that. But you know, like I said, sometimes you just have to deal with, you know, tossing a couple out. Basic New Era Mariners tee. It's Pendleton, but it's just a basic cotton tee. You know, I don't know the dating. It could be vintage. It's Hong Kong. It's probably vintage, but I mean, it's not US. But I mean, again, hit or miss. I just grab it because it's Pendleton, but you know, honestly, if it's just cotton, it's probably not a great pick. BKU Pearl Snob needs some ironing, but it looks to be in great condition. I always pick these up if they're cheap enough. This was not quite cheap enough. It was $9. That's kind of too high. I'm doubling my money on this. Was gonna be tough, but BKE Pro Snaps are pretty good sellers for me, so I do like to pick them up. Basic Nike dry fit, quarter zip, but it's in great condition. Here's Buck Mason. I finally found it. $4, just a basic like wide collar thing. But yeah, Buck Mason, solid brand. I never find it, but I'm excited that I did today. North Face shorts. DeHuey board shorts. I'm finding tons of DeHuey, but it's almost always beat to shit. I don't know why. DeHuey is a great brand for reselling. Tons of demand for it. These are 34s. No, 30. 30, what the heck did I say? 38s. There you go. $6. I mean, you know, actually, green tags were half off. I honestly don't remember. These might have been 3. That would have been a steal. More DeHui's for 6. Yet another pair of DeHui's. These were 7. But say I sell these 15 to 20 pretty comfortably, and the demand is high. This one might be a tough sell, but I never really get Vans unless they're Vanphibians. These aren't, but they're new with tags, so you know, we'll see. They're 28s, they're tiny, so I don't know. I did pick up these high leads for 5. They seem to be in good size limit reach. What? I think that was a glitch. I think we're still rolling. The logo seems a little faded. It's like less green, but I don't know if that's the design. But, you know, they should sell. I mean, high elite for 5. It's pretty good. I did grab some Adidas, like, long basketball shorts for me. Trying to encourage me to hit the courts. But, you know, they'll sell. You know, Adidas will sell. Got Affliction shorts, you know, $6. I mean, that's their base price on shorts, really. $6. Just basic plaid shorts. I guess they're board shorts. Here's some DeHuey, like actual khakis. Don't always see those. DeHuey khakis for 7. BKE jeans for 9. That's their base price for jeans pretty much. And, you know, you're not going to find a nicer pair of jeans at that thrift store that's not in the freaking on trend section, which they put like any Lucky Brand, any AG, any, you know, Diesel, anything that's like they think is nice. They'll put it up for 15 to 20. I don't know why they didn't think these are nice. BKE, $9. You know, beautiful, like factory distressed, hardly anywhere. I mean, I could probably get 20 to 25 for these. But it is true, a lot of this stuff is like on the border of like it not being really worth it to pick up for that price. I mean, you are spending a lot, you're investing a lot, and not everything's going to sell right away. You know, you're going to sit on a lot of stuff. Some stuff, you know, might not ever sell, whatever. But like I said, I'm doing that to build my store inventory up right now. These would be an example of something that normally would definitely pick up for like $5 or less. These Eddie Bauer active pants, these do great. I've sold a ton of these. But for 9, you're kind of pushing it because like you might only get 15 to 20 for these. But, you know, they're sick. I always like to sell the activewear performance pants. Yeah, and by the way, Eddie Bauer is not a great resale brand at all. I only get the vintage stuff that's made in US, or the activewear, like the nice performance pants or shorts is really all the Eddie Bauer that I can really sell. This, I mean, is a freaking, somebody know what this is, like era-wise in terms of Nike, because it doesn't have this tag. This is all faded. But I did pick it up. I did go out on a limb and grab this for 6 on the, you know, possibility that it might be vintage and worth a little bit more. But I don't know. Plus, it's a huge size. It's triple XL. So that's always good. This is the hunting vest I was talking about. It for $5 in the garage sale. It is made in US. I don't know if this is a good brand. Hunter's Specialties, Cedar Rapids, Wyoming or something. I don't know if that's a good brand, but I mean, it's made in the US. It's a hunting vest for $5. I mean, it's in great shape. I figured that would make me some money, but we'll see. Got a Seahawks shirt for $1. This is in like pristine condition. NFL team, dry fit, Nike. There's this dog hair all over. I'm gonna clean that up. Montana State NCAA jersey. I don't know if that's gonna be any good, but it was $1. I picked up this backpack at that same sale for like $2. I mean, it's just like a SOC. Like, I don't even know, bro. I think it's cheap as hell. Sandpiper of California. I don't know. Is that good or bad? I'm gonna have to look it up. Comes complete with the freaking crushed Cheetos in the pocket and empty. Yeah, a freaking empty Benbridge ring box. So I don't know what that's all about. But yeah, I needed a backpack for my trip, so I don't know if that has any resale value. This was free because of a fat hole, but this is, you know, what you want to find if it's in good condition. I mean, this old wool stuff, dude, is almost always all fucked up, but, you know, there's the tag, vintage, Pendleton, made in U.S., 100% pure virgin wool. Let's see if I can locate that hole. You know, I mean, it's here, yeah, big, fat, gaping hole in the fucking shoulder, or elbow, actually. Elbow region. Yeah. I mean, you know, somebody could technically, you know, sew this up, I guess. You know, sew that up a little bit and have a, you know, fully functioning Pendleton shirt. It's a size 16.5. So I guess that's the next size, you know. But anyways, I don't know. It was free. I might put it up for $10 or something, or $5, who knows. Brother Ali shirt, Rhymesayers Entertainment, pretty fresh. And it wasn't this sale, but a different sale had that Pendleton, this red Pendleton thing. This, those guys said they had tons of their Pendleton and it was already gone. I was like, damn, I should have got there earlier. You know, somebody walked away with a ton of Pendleton for like $2 a piece. And they said they also had a Filson. They also had some Filson. I was like, damn, bro, I should have been there earlier. It's all good. Okay, I'm really hoping this is a winner because this is a vintage Adidas equipment. Like quarter zip, if you want to call it that. Pullover. God, this thing is just so bad at focusing. There we go. Yeah, look at this. I mean, this is fresh. This is hella fresh, bro. Look at the back. Adidas equipment. Dude, I mean, this was $2, I think. Or maybe $5. I think it might have been $5. But yeah, dude, I mean, I'm hoping this is going to be good. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Another backpack I grabbed just so I can carry stuff around that crazy garage sale in the whole neighborhood. But it's a Quicksilver. It's kind of nice, like faux leathery type of bottom on it. I don't know. Somebody might be able to sell that. Yeah, like I said, some of these purchases is probably going to come back to bite me in the ass. But like I said, I justified it by saying, well, I need inventory, so I'm just going to get stuff, even if it's a little bit more expensive, because I need to stock up my store. This was half off, so I'd never pick up J. Crew, but I mean, it was in great shape for $4, and I just thought I'd give it a try, because I've never sold J. Crew, so I don't know if it's going to sell. Just your basic ex officio shirt for $6, not $25. Maybe I can get 15 for it tops. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I love the Robert Graham stuff. I mean, I don't wear it personally, but I love how it looks. It just seems like it's going to do good, even if it's waning in popularity. But just look at this, bro. This is fucking crazy. And this is all, like, textured. And, like, the side is, like, you can see that. It's, like, bumpy, textured, woven and shit. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy looking. Robert Graham, it was $8. About their standard pricing for a polo. I don't know, we'll see. But clearly the cheap $1, $2 stuff is going to make up for these expensive purchases. This was a Lego. This is a women's small. Thought it was kids at first. It's actually women's. See, women's sweatshirt. New with tags, Lego. Like, honestly, I've never sold this brand before, but, I mean, dude, freaking Lego, bro. It was $1. Can't really go wrong. This was also $1. Life is Good is a good brand, I've heard. I've sold a few of them, I guess. I know it does sell, but I mean, this is also new with tags for $1. That's pretty chill, and it's a women's medium. That is finally gonna do it, guys. I will leave you with this. I did pick this up from the Value Village. Temple of the Dog, just a great album. I was listening to this the other day, and it's in nice condition, the case and everything. Of course, we all know Hunger Strike, Chris Cornell, and Eddie Vedder on that track. Say Hello to Heaven, in memoriam of Andrew Wood of Mother Love Bone. This is just, like, the non-singles are good too, like Call Me a Dog, Wooden Jesus, Your Savior All Night Thing. All these songs are good, man. It's just a great rock and roll album, bro. Like, it's not even really grunge. It's like classic rock, bro. Just like rock and roll. Good shit. And as always, guys, be sure to like, share, and subscribe if you like the video. And continue to join me on my journey to master the retail, arbitrage, thrift, arbitrage, hustle, and gig economy. Let's get it.